Welcome back, everybody. Now, for weeks, we've been trying to decide who we think are the top squads from District 3 in the 2A. And wow, that is just a cluster in there between Delmar, Lake Forest, Woodbridge, Laurel, just
Milford,
everyone
Sussex Tech.
just all clumped together.
Yeah, and it's been really close. Some teams are starting to separate themselves, though, from the pack. We got to give a special shout out to the Wildcats. 9-1, and they took down Milford today, 35-0. So they are definitely, I think, the top spot in the District 3. But you also got the Spartans, who are trying to chase down the Wildcats. They took on, they played host to Laurel today, and that was a really impressive game from Lake Forest. Let's get to those highlights. Now, the Bulldogs' playoff hopes, they ride on this game. Laurel can't afford another loss. They need to win out the rest of the season today and next week. But would they be able to do it? Asante Loughlin throws down Jackson Parson in the backfield in the first quarter. So they came out the gates with the right type of mentality, but neither team was able to score as we head into the second quarter, and that's when Lake Forest would finally start to move the ball. Parson calls his own number on the goal line, third and goal, and he gets a quarterback keeper. Lake goes up 7-0, and then later, look at this trick play. They do a lateral to Andrew White, who throws it deep to a wide open Darius Miller. That's a top play nominee. What a great call by head coach Fred Johnson and the rest of the coaching staff for Lake Forest. They had the Laurel defense completely fooled.
Yep, and the Spartans go up 13-0 on that touchdown. Things only getting worse for the Bulldogs. They try and respond, but Jeremiah Mazzell Hopkins can't hold on to the pitch, fumbles it. Lakewood recover. They dominate Laurel 27-0. So crazy ending to that one. 27-0. Did not expect that. And Laurel has been sputtering the last few weeks.
Yeah, and I think their playoff hopes have been dashed with this loss. Now we got to go to another team that wants to sneak into the playoffs in the 2A, Woodbridge. They had a great turnout. This was also, all these games are really important, especially as they're facing their district rivals. Sussex Tech, another team trying to sneak in that third spot from District 3. Now, Woodbridge, they get the ball off to Malachi Hayes. He looks for the hole, can't find it, goes the other way, and then he's gone for the touchdown. He gets Woodbridge on the board. They go for the two-point conversion, and that's off to Hayes again, and he does what he does, making the score 14-8. Woodbridge with the ball again. This time it's Hayes again, and he goes and takes it all the way. He's got a block in front, and he gets in, and it's a touchdown. And that ties the game up at 14 apiece. And it's Hazy yet again. If it's not broke, don't fix it. They just keep giving the balls off to Hayes today, and that's another touchdown. He's on fire tonight. Woodbridge going for the two-point conversion again. This time it's Cameron Johnson. So Woodbridge, they were down 14-0. They scored 22 unanswered to take the lead, but the Ravens not laying down easily. That's Kyle Thompson with the score. The score is now 22-20 after the two-point conversion. Woodbridge with the ball again. This time it's off to Hayes, and he adds some padding, and it's good. Woodbridge completes the comeback, taking down the Sussex Tech Ravens 29-20. So as long as they win next week, I think Woodbridge is going to be able to crack open a spot in the 2A playoffs.
Yeah, they probably already have, considering that they're 7-2 at this point. But hats off to Sussex Tech on a great season so far. 5-4. They've kind of flown under the radar. But Kyle Thompson has been one of the top scorers in the entire state for Sussex Tech. Now let's go up to the Castle. John Wells coaching his kids up against Caesar Rodney tonight. The Knights improving to 8-1 on the season with a strong win, as the defense posting a shutout against the Riders. Julius Timmons had no chance against that pass rush. Malik Bell was loose once again tonight, the top scorer in the entire state of Delaware. A big reason why the Knights are at the top of the 3A class right now. Bradley Chavez passed to Josiah Johnson. Just inches out of the end zone, but don't worry. Just give that rock off to Bell and he'll take care of the rest. Central wins 41-0. Sussex Central playing Smyrna on the road next week, and the winner of that game gets the district title. Smyrna still with a chance to win the district title in 3A.
My money's on the Golden Knights. My money is on the
Mine
Golden
is
Knights.
too, but it's just anything can happen.
Anything can happen. That is right.
And a couple more final scores from tonight. Dover over Cape Henlope in 24-27. So Cape now 1-3 in district play, 5-4 overall. I think they still make it, but Dover with a strong chance to clinch a playoff spot next week, taking on Caesar Rodney. And then we've got Delmar 35-0 over Milford. Delmar now 8-1. as the Wildcats and Woodbridge play next week, and that will be for the district championship. Can't wait for that down in D-Town. Then we've got Conrad losing to Indian River 50-20. So Indian River takes the district title in 1A. Congrats to the Indians.
And then we got Polytech 35 against Brandywine 38, losers in that game. And then Seaford loses to St. Andrews 6-17. And then later we'll have Smyrna and St. George's. That game will come on later this weekend. So when we come back, a Seaford man is arrested on drug charges after police say he was found unconscious on a local ferry.
And a Laurel man has pleaded guilty to possessing child sex abuse material. That and more coming up next on Delmarva Sports Insider.
My name is Fred Johnson, head football coach at Lake Forest High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.